Open your eyes.
She pried her eyelids open, but although her vision returned, it wasn't very revealing. The room she was in was cloaked in darkness. Eliza moved her head from side to side, searching for a frame of reference or any clue as to how she had ended up in this predicament. She was in a warehouse. Crates loomed out of the darkness, big and blocky, stretching 20 feet upward on their racks. A wave of nausea grew in Eliza's gut and gave her no time to prepare. Her stomach heaved. Tears stung her eyes and fell freely onto her bare skin, hot then cold. The panic hiding out in the far recesses of her mind subsided, allowing her brain to refocus on the situation at hand. Experimentally, she attempted to move her fingers. She wiggled them and felt the digits respond in the darkness. Next, she tried to move her right hand, but was unsuccessful. The movement started, then almost instantly stopped dead. She was bound by the wrists, and she now realized also by her ankles. Someone had stripped her naked and tied her to a chair. Like a captured soldier, Eliza knew that she only had one duty: to escape. And though her eyes were finally acclimatizing to the gloom, she could make out no tools that she could use to break free of her bonds. The sound was deep and sonorous and all-encompassing, and without a doubt she knew that was where she was. Not on a ship, but a warehouse near the waterfront. It was difficult to make out which direction the voices were coming from, but as the door opened, Eliza realized it was from behind her.
The Colonel will never know. Why not have some fun?
A wave of nausea rose in Eliza's stomach once more. The men were talking about abusing her.
We have to drive. Let's put a bullet through the girl's skull and get the hell out of here. The longer we wait, the more likely the Chinese find us. And if they do, we're dead men.
Yes, we have to drive, but it's encrypted. Without the American, it's useless to us. Are you volunteering to tell the Colonel we failed him?
No.
I didn't think so.
What if she doesn't know anything?
They came closer to her. The slap made her head snap left. Her ears were ringing. Tears were stinging her eyes.
Tell me your name.
She opened her mouth to reply, but her lips moved wordlessly. Her face screamed with pain. Even so, Eliza knew that something was wrong. What was it? English, she realized. He was speaking English. It was a trap. The man was attempting to bait her into revealing her true identity.
Tell me the truth. We know who you are.
Please, don't do this to me. I promise. If you let me go, I won't say anything to anyone, I swear it.
Eliza allowed herself to cry. Cunning, mixed with gut-wrenching fear, and the tears that fell from her eyes were more real than she dared admit.
Who are you?
Why are you doing this to me? I don't know who that man is. I promise I went where I was told.
You're lying.
Okay, the American, he paid me, that's all, to steal a USB drive.
A chair scraped against the concrete floor, and her interrogator settled across from her, a gleam in his eyes.
Who are you?
An escort.
I don't believe you.
When he snapped his fingers, the second commando left the area, then returned, dragging the body of Alstyne himself, stiff and cold, and quite obviously dead.
He died 3 hours ago, you lying bitch. Do you expect me to believe that was merely a coincidence?
I didn't know. He said...
He said what?
He said you would just put him to sleep so I could search the room and get out without him noticing. He said the American would wake up with hangover and I'd be long gone.
A sneer stretched across the man's face.
Useful idiot.
Please, just let me go. I'll tell you everything I know. And no one will find out about you, I promise.
Oh, I know. You're coming with us, bitch. I'll find out if you're telling the truth, one way or another.